Good morning, everyone. Again, it's a beautiful, beautiful sunny day in Holland, and the temperature's picking up, so I'm pretty happy about that. Makes you feel real good. So what I'm going to do right now, I wasn't going to video this, but I thought, why not? I have been promoting that triple thick, and a lot of people are getting the most amazing cracks in their varnish. So I'm going to try to recreate that, because I think it has to do with using the alcohol wipe, because we have to take off that silicone before we varnish. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the alcohol, and I'm going to wipe it down on one side. See, just on this side. I'm going to wipe it. And then that side I'm not going to do the alcohol. And then I'm going to, so that's about the half. See, that's about it. So then I'm going to varnish right now, because that's what we would do. I got to sit down for this. So I thinned out. Now I have to stand up because the what I'm sitting on is way too low. So I thinned down a little bit of triple thick, and what I normally do is this. I just put it on in a very thin manner like this. Oh, maybe I shouldn't do that because now I'm contaminating that side too. So let's just do it like this. And I pretty much see it, I see it like it's oily or something right now with the alcohol. See, normally I just clean my canvases, and then the next day or the day after that I would go and do the varnishing. I never cleaned a canvas and varnished straight away. I don't think so. Or maybe with the other acrylics I did, the acrylic varnish. So I'm only going to do this side. And this is also a good way to see how I use the brush, because a lot of people are still getting those brush strokes. But this is normally how I do it, just like this. So let me speed this up a little bit. I'm going to use a hairdryer, just a little bit. Not more than that. I think that's enough. Let's feel it. Yeah, it's pretty much dried already. So then I'm going to do it again. Whoops, did I hit my head against the iPad? Yes, I guess I did. I still haven't been contacted by Apple for my other iPad. That is a bit strange. They've had my iPad for over a week. No email about it, nothing. So it's pretty strange. I hope they're not making up some excuse that I have to pay a lot of money to get it fixed. I'm sure they would have known by now, right? Okay, this is the second layer. There we go. See, even if the first layer sort of separates a little bit, don't be worried. Just let it dry and put on a second layer like this. Thing is, I'm not seeing any cracks. Just a few little pinhole things, but I don't see any cracks at all. So and I don't have the time to do this on video to let it dry all by itself. I do have to help it along a little bit. but maybe people that are experiencing the cracks could do that too. So just a little bit, turn down the volume. Okay, yep, it's cracking. I can see it. Okay, let's see if you can see it. See the, oops, let me get it in focus. See the cracks? It's already starting to crack. But the thing is, this is, it's not, see, if you're thinking of putting on a layer and then thinking that's it, no, it's not that easy. And I never said it would be. Look at the cracks. I kind of like it though. I like those cracks. Oh, I gotta make something real soon with a lot of cracks in it because I like cracks. I can't help it. But as you can see, all cracks. So what I would do is just let it dry for a day and then put on the next layer because those cracks are gonna stop somewhere. I think it has to do with the alcohol wipe and the alcohol reacting with the triple thick. And maybe someone could throw an email their way and ask them about it. But I can definitely see cracks. And if you were to put it on even thicker on top of an alcohol wipe, then I'm imagining that these cracks would go bigger and bigger and bigger. There you are, cracks already. So now what we have to do is see if it's dry. Yeah, it's pretty much dry. That is, you know, that's why I love this stuff so much. It dries so fast, it's unreal. And I kind of like it because you can just keep on working. But I think if you have those cracks, I would wait. I would definitely just set it aside, wait till next day that it is fully cured, and then I'd put on the next layer. But for the sake of this video, what I'm going to do now is I am going to put on another layer straight out of the can, out of the tube, whatever you call it, because this is, like someone said, a sacrificial canvas. So now I'm going to do it really, really smoothly because it has to look like something I would normally do as the last coat. See how I always do the horizontal, like that. Put it on horizontal, straight over all those cracks. I'm just going to do the top corner because I want to show you the difference. Yep, I'm not going to go any lower than this one. That's it. So if you look and you let the light bounce over your work, then you will see exactly where this triple thick needs a little bit more. Like, no, you can't see that. I'll show you. See how smooth that is, the top bit, and there on the side they're a little bumpy. Then if you have that, you just dip your brush into it and put another layer on, just like that, and very softly do a quick swipe like that, and you will see that it's gone. But now this upper corner is, well, except for the side, but let me check if I can do the side. See, it's on there very, very thick. Very thick. And what you do is if you touch it up just a bit, like I'm doing now, I put on some more of that varnish, like that. Then I make sure everything's off the brush and I just do a quick like that, very fast. And that's how you can still touch it up. And then when you lay it down, you'll see that it just smooths out. But the thing is, what I'm aiming for here is this bit, because I want to see if this is going to crack again. So that's the whole reason I'm doing this. Not to make it all pretty, because like I said, sacrificial canvas to do stuff like this. Because it does drive me crazy that I got to put a little drop in here. It does drive me crazy that when I show you something I really like to use and people are buying it, and then they get so disappointed when it doesn't work, and I don't like that. So that's why I'm doing this. So down here we can see all the cracks. Up here is another layer. It's pretty wet right now. I'm gonna let it sit here. I'm gonna stop the video, and I will start the video again when it's dry, which will be, I think, about half an hour. That gives me time to do some more varnishing for the sold pieces, because I promised I would get them out by Saturday, so that's the promise. So see you in a bit. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back, and here is the here it is dry. So you can see I have gloves on, and if it was still wet, you know, there's no way my gloves would smoothly go over this. So it's totally dry, and as you can see, no cracks. So I think we've discovered, see here where the cracks are, right there. So I think we can safely say that the alcohol wipe does the cracking. So what shall we do? Because you do have to wipe it, because that silicone has to come off. So I'm thinking maybe the cornstarch thing, with the cornstarch, and then maybe a little, or you can do the alcohol wipe and then a little soap wipe. Shall we do that? Shall we try that? I think so. I think that's a good idea. So we got to figure this out, because I am really very satisfied with the way this stuff works, even on larger pieces. So I'm going to do the alcohol wipe again. Let's see here. Really putting it on, like some of you maybe do. Oh, that's a lot. So that's a lot of alcohol, right? Okay, so we got that done. Then yep, you do. Okay, what I do then was I got some soap. Doesn't matter what kind of soap, as long as it's soap. So this is some hand soap I'm using. Putting it in a sponge and sponging down this side. See, there's no paint mark coming off. So I think, you know, once you've done the alcohol wipe, it's safe to really put it in some really good soapy spongy thing. See, there we go. This is very soapy, so even to make it more soapy, let's put a little more on. There we go. You can see how soapy it is. Okay, we done that. So I'm hoping that by the final soap wash, you get all the alcohol off of it. Gotta blow it dry just a little. That'll do. Now the brush. So there's my brush. And then I'm gonna do it again in this corner. I have some gook in my clear triple thick. So mixing it up a little, making it just a little thinner. There we go. I'm just going to do this upper corner part. Just like that. Now I'm going to stop the video again. I'm going to make it, dry it, and do another layer. So I'll be right back. And I'm back already, and it's the corner is dry that I just did. No cracks. You can see that it is a thin layer because I did water it down a bit, but you can see no cracks at all. See there? Nice and shiny, no cracks. So then I would put on a new layer, the last layer. So what I would recommend is do a first layer with the thin down, because you need to fill those little pinholes and stuff. And then when that's really good and dry, you can put on your last layer. So I'm putting on the last layer with the triple thick, no water added, straight out of the jar. Just getting it along the side here too. So I'm not trying to make it really pretty, I'm just trying to show you guys how I do it. And how to avoid those cracks. So that's about as far as you want to go. See how it's on there, how thick it is. I could brush it a little more, but I don't want to. It's just about, you know, we're talking about this bit. See how smoothly it goes on. So again, I'm going to stop the video. This is going to be some job. Sticking all these videos together, because I think I've made four right now. Might even have to make another one. So I'm going to, I can show you my cup. I got my cup this morning, Coffee with Annemarie, YouTube, Society 6. Can you imagine, this came from around the world, and they do such a good job of packaging. I like companies that think about stuff. So it was in this little oh, I don't even know how you guys call that. The white stuff, which you can crumble it up. Styrofoam, I don't know. But they did a real good job of packaging this, because it came from around the world, and it came absolutely unharmed, not a chip out of it. And I think it's cool, don't you? I love it. I had another one made here in Holland. It took just as long for me getting this one from Society 6 as opposed to me sending it to one of the printers over here in Holland. I can pick it up this afternoon late, so I got this one even faster than I got the one I let printed over here. That is funny. But I love the cup. And there was someone who was asking me if I could do one in purple. I guess they really like purple. I might do that. I might make a few more just for the fun of it, because I really like them. So, okie dokie. Let's see. I'm going to stop the video, let this dry outside in the sun, because that goes fast, and I'll be right back. Okay, back again. This is fun, making all these short videos. So, it's dry, as you can see. Nothing wrong with it. Didn't crack. So I think we've fixed the cracking problem. You can see down here where it cracked. Let me get it in focus. See the cracks there? Then we did another layer over here. We didn't do a good job, but you know, just to show that you can put a layer over the cracks. Down here, this bit we did first the soap, first the alcohol, then the soap, then we put on a really thin layer, and then a thicker layer straight out of the jar. And if you still see the linen or the threads of the cotton, but if you don't like that, you can just, let me clean my brush again. A lot of people are having problems with their brushes. They say, you know, I clean it out really well with soap and everything and it still goes stiff. I don't understand, because mine never go stiff and I don't wash them that much. What I do is I get a little thing of water like this. Just do this. But what I don't put it away like, you know, putting it away like this. What I do is I whack it on my shirt usually, but or you can whack it on a towel. I'll show you how to do that. Just get a towel and then you whack it really hard like that, and that's how you get all the moisture out of your fibers. So then you're good to go. But I'm gonna do one more layer. I have to order some more triple thick if they still have some, if you guys haven't bought everything. So just another layer on top. And if you do this, then it's pretty much just like resin. So that's how thick it is on there. As long as you do it in nice, soft, smooth strokes, you're good to go. And it'll just smooth out perfectly and you will be good to go. Of course you will have to make sure you don't get any dust in there. So, but that's the same with the resin. I have some dust because I just let it dry outside. But if you can see there how thick it is on top of there, it's just like resin. And when you let it dry, you have to put something over it. I would cut a box or something and then have the box like that much height so the air can come under, but there's no dust falling on top of your varnish. Look at that, it's just like resin. So I would say for anyone wanting to try this, first wipe it down with alcohol. Let the alcohol evaporate. Then get your little sponge like these. I like using these little ones. I get 10 of these for 49 cents, so they're 5 cents a piece. Then use a good amount of soap and clean the alcohol off the canvas. Then let it dry. Help it with a hairdryer if you're in a hurry. Then when it's totally dry, you put one layer of triple thick on there and water it down, because let me see, because if I show you, I don't want it to spill out like I did last time with my glue. But I can't get my lid on anymore because it's so crusted. But that's it, triple thick. So water it down. Do your first layer. Put a box on top so no dust can come on top. Let it dry completely, and then use a full layer of triple thick without any diluting. And keep putting the boxes on top for when you're drying them, because you don't want those dust specks in there. You know, because see, I have one in here. Let's see if I can show you. There you are. There it is. And that's just because I've had this thing outside. But as you can see, the thickness of the triple thick after 2 coats, it's amazing. It's beautiful and it looks just like resin. And I think you'll be very happy using this this triple thick, because I will be using it from now on for everything I make. Of course, I do the final spray with a UV protection acrylic spray, because I don't want it to go sticky like some people said. But I think that was more referring to the polymer art. If you do polymer and you put this stuff on polymer and it's warm and humid, then it gets sticky. I've noticed that before. I've used something similar to this on my polymer art. I'll show you. Whoops. I have done a lot of polymer in my day. Oh, these are a lot of, and as you can see, they're nice and shiny. But I didn't put a full layer of varnish on top of these. And the beads that I made, because all these beads are handmade, I didn't put any on there because I thought that would be too yucky, you know, to have against your body. I just put a little layer on this one. But, you know, while we're at it, why don't... Nah, let's not do that, because then I'll have to put it away. But this is another one which I didn't put varnish on. It shines a little bit, but you can buff it. You know, you can make it really smooth. And it's pretty. I have a lot of these things made. And this one too, I just polished it. There's no varnish on here. And I have a lot of these pieces, and they're beautiful. They're one of a kind. But I had them on Etsy, and like no one even looked at them. I don't know why that is, because I find them very, very pretty. They are they have a lot of detail, and as you can see, I was stuck on cells that way back then too, because they all have cell patterns, because I love cells. I can't help it. Look at those cells. Let me get that. Let's see if it gets in focus here. See all the cells? It's so pretty. But no one wanted to buy them, probably because they were too expensive. Because if you make something like this, you know, you have to do the pattern, you have to do the beads, and you have to string them, and I don't know what. You have to put them in the oven. So I was asking, I think something like 69 euros for one of these. But people, you know, they're so used to buying stuff from China and having a necklace that is like $3, something like that. And I know I'm like that too. Here I put some glass beads in. These I made myself. I did some lamp work. See, these are all handmade beads, glass. But no one would pay 69 euros for anything like this. So I thought, who cares? I'll just keep them. Maybe I can, you know, use them as a present sometime. And what I usually really like to do is this. I like making these macrame. I don't know how you call it. We call it macrame. I like doing that. So I made a lot of these bracelets. And when I say a lot, I mean a lot. Dozens and dozens of them. I did sell a few of those, you know, for like $8, something like that, or euros. Okay, people. I'm at the end of my video here. I'm going to stick them all together, put them on YouTube. This will probably be the last one today. I'm not really sure, so I want to thank every single one of you. And I have to update my sponsor list, which was, you know, so overwhelming yesterday. So many people. They, you know, even people that sent me $1, they said, it's a little bit, but it's all I can afford, and it's because I want to support you, because Royal Talents didn't. And that, you know, that's, I can't tell you how much that means to me, because it is totally amazing. So no matter what amount, I am so happy that I have so many people watching these videos and enjoying them. And someone wrote an amazing story yesterday about how they almost got mugged in their own house, and just watching these videos made her, you know, get over the whole ordeal so much faster. And oh, that did so much. I had tears in my eyes, I swear, because I can't imagine me doing something that has so much power, you know, not just the art, but that people are listening to my videos and feeling, I don't know, the love, the warmth, the energy. And I have had a couple of more people tell me that, and I can tell you it overwhelms me, really it does. And that's why I want to do at least one video a day. Even when I'm off to the islands pretty soon, I'll be there for a week, I will be uploading at least a video because a day, because I'll just take you along when I'm walking along the beach and looking for driftwood and looking for shells, and there's so many nice places I want to show you guys on that island, because it's a beautiful island and you would never expect that it belongs to Holland, because it's just like 30 minutes on a boat and you're on that island, but you would not imagine it's Holland because it's so beautiful. So even there, when I'm on vacation, I'm gonna send you guys a video. I won't be taking my paint though. I hope you understand, because I can't do that. But I'm gonna really show you the island, and we'll talk some, and that's gonna be fun. And don't think I feel some sort of pressure in making these videos. I do a little bit, of course, because, you know, I get so many beautiful, sweet comments, but don't feel that I'm doing this against my will or something like that, because I'm not. This is what I like to do. I'm totally enjoying myself. I really like the way we're interacting together. Like in the whole time I've been on YouTube, I think I've only had to block like 9 people. Yesterday was hilarious, because remember way back when I told you about the bird shit comment about my art? Well, that stupid woman was on YouTube yesterday. Oh, that was so funny. I saw her name. I thought, oh, the bird shit lady. She has nothing better to do. I didn't even read what she put down. I just deleted it. I blocked her. Goodbye, because that's what you guys have told me to do. Don't get upset. Just block them. Don't read it. Just make them disappear, and that's what I did. So I want to thank you all. You help me grow, I help you grow, and that's the way it should be, right? So, for everyone that's watching this and still has a full day ahead of them, make some beautiful art, have fun, be happy, look outside and look at nature and be thankful for all we have, and I say, see you in the next video. Bye-bye.